YouTube, man, what's going on? Today we got PDD hit with 120 new allegations, including a 9-year-old boy. Now, when I thought this couldn't get any more sicker than what it was, apparently I thought wrong. Let's get right into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie,
has been hit with a
man Diddy gonna need God
new wave of 120 allegations. A Texas-based attorney said he's representing more than 100 accusers in a new series of lawsuits he'll file against Diddy. If you have over 120 new lawsuits coming at any moment in time, you know you're a f***ed up person. And sadly, some of this is children. I am speechless. I didn't know about that part when I started watching this, so you'll see. Hit subscribe.
I thought Justin Bieber was the youngest one when he was like 16 at the Diddy party. I thought he was the youngest victim.
All right, so here's the attorney, Tony, right here.
My name is Tony Busby. I'm a lawyer here in Houston. I'm licensed in Texas and in New York. As many of you know, our law firm has been at the forefront of some of the most important litigation in the United States. We like the tough cases. We thrive in the complicated cases. Conduct we will describe today.
Oh, my bad. Hold on, Jack. Let me move my cam. Y'all can't see cam because my cam is in the way. Boom.
Occurred over more than 20 years. And we're going to follow this evidence wherever it takes us. We will find the silent accomplices. We will expose the enablers who enabled this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter, no matter who the evidence implicates.
The entertainment industry is cooked. Can you imagine how many other famous people and big executives are probably involved in this?
These brave victims who have stepped forward deserve nothing less. The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed. The wall of silence has now been broken and victims are coming forward. Our team has had at this point more than 3,285 individuals contact us. People claiming to have been victimized by Sean Combs. We now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs.
So they said they vetted. That's what cut out right there, but they were vetted. 120 people.
Claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases. We also intend to make these individuals available to the authorities, specifically to the FBI. And you should also know a few of them have already been spoken to by the FBI. That being said, as stated, we are vetting every call that we receive. We have had to turn away some. For each, we ask for corroboration. For each, we ask for the identity of witnesses. We also have collected pictures, videos, texts, we check venues, we check dates. We want to corroborate that the claims being made have legitimacy and merit. We have on staff now a former detective from the Major Offenders Unit of Houston Police Department who is helping us vet each claim. We're using our common sense. We're being stringent because, as I said, these are not easy cases. They're very tough. The process is hard, and in some cases, the process is very lengthy. These cases are hard to prove. Many times it's the victim's word against the alleged perpetrator.
How is it hard to prove? Y'all have all the evidence. Y'all have everything y'all need to know, bro. It shouldn't be going to trial for real, for real. Y'all got the drugs, the baby oil, video proof, electronic proof, witnesses. Like, the list go on and on, bro. Now y'all got a 9-year-old kid, boy, like,
perpetrator. Each of these victims will no doubt be publicly attacked by the alleged perpetrators, and in some cases, the general public. The feckless and cowardly keyboard warriors love to attack. We know what we're up against.
Wait, is there anyone in support of Diddy? Is that a thing? Does Diddy actually have diehard fans that aren't like shitting on him right now? I've literally never seen a single one. Everyone's just like, yeah, this guy's a fucking psycho.
As I said, our law firms have been retained by 120 individuals at this point to pursue cases in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs. It is evenly divided between males and females. There are 60 males and 60 females who have joined us to pursue these claims as plaintiffs. In this group, 62% identify as African American, 30% are white, and the remainder Hispanic or Asian. The victims are from more than 25 states. The majority are from California, New York, Georgia, and Florida.
This guy's a fucking menace.
I want to focus on the ages of these victims. When we talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred, it's shocking. Our youngest victim at the time of the occurrence was 9 years old.
Okay, I didn't know about that. I thought this, what the I swear in my life I did not know about that part. Oh no.
We have an individual who was 14 years old. We have one who was 15. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts complained of.
This guy is a disturbed psycho.
The time frame of the acts complained of is very wide. The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way till this year, 2024. If you wonder why there are so many alleged victims, that's your answer. We're talking about more than 25 years of this type of conduct. Now, although most of the victims who have stepped forward were victimized after 2015, this has been going on for a very long time. When you think about the fact that some of this conduct occurred 25 years ago, and you wonder why would it take somebody so long to step forward, I want to remind you that many states in the United States have recognized that it's very difficult for a victim to step forward and to make these types of allegations when something very terrible has happened to them. The acts complained of in these cases that we're going to file occurred primarily in New York, either Manhattan or the Hamptons, or occurred in California, primarily in Los Angeles, or in Florida. Most of these events and incidents occurred at parties, typically after parties, album release parties, New Year's Eve parties, 4th of July parties, something they call a puppy party.
But what? Before we get into that, dude, it's like he hosted a party for everything, bruh. And he already knew what was going on. Well, he already knew his intentions, or what his intentions was post the party. Like, before the, like, dog, but this joint is crazy, bro. He been doing this for more than 2 decades. Dog.
All-white party, although several of these events occurred at auditions. Many times, especially young people wanting to break into the industry, were coerced into this type of conduct in the promise of being made a star, or in the promise of having Sean Combs listen to their tape, or even let them read for Sean Combs.
Okay, yeah, I'm seeing the 9-year-old was promised a record deal and then sexually assaulted by Diddy.
Some of this behavior occurred at well-known venues in New York City. Some of this behavior occurred at private residences of people that we all know. Some of this behavior occurred at hotels that we're all familiar with. You should know that more than 55% of the victims reported this conduct to either the authorities, that is the police, or to hospitals. We're in the process of collecting with our team assistants medical records who did in fact seek medical treatment, were drug tested. Drugs were found in their system, weird drugs that you probably never heard of. One in particular that continues to pop up is a drug called xylazine, or trank, which based on our research is known as a horse tranquilizer.
This motherfucker was hitting him with horse tranquilizer?
Dog, you see, this is what I said last video. This dude was doing stuff that you will see in a movie. Who do you know freaking owns a horse tranquilizer for one, and who is literally doing that just for some sex? My guy, who's doing that for some sex? Like, come on, dude. Like, you are weird, dude. Like, there is no getting out of this. Bro, you are weird, bro.
Is he fucking Dexter?
There's been a lot of reports that we're filing a class action. This is not a class action. Class action is when 1 or 2 people file a case on behalf of a group of people. That's not this. These cases will be individual cases. Each case will live and die on its own merit. These cases will be filed individually, one plaintiff against whoever the defendants were involved in the case.
Holy shit.
But I may start naming names. That day will come, but it won't be today. The day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs, and there's a lot of names. It's a long list already.
Bro, you know there's famous people out there that are shaking in their boots that did shit with Diddy. They're probably trying to fucking kill his ass in jail.
I already know who some of these individuals are, but because of the nature of this case, we're gonna make damn sure that we're right before we do that. But the names that we're going to name, assuming that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you. These are individual cases. There are indeed other perpetrators involved. They will be revealed when that particular individual case is ready to be filed. They already know who they are. And I'm talking here about not just the cowardly but complicit bystanders. That is
LeBron, if you are on this list, my guy, if you are on this list, kiss this historic 2024-2025 with your son NBA year this season. Kiss this mug goodbye. You feel me? Kiss this mug goodbye. Ain't no party like the Diddy party. We already, like, I think a lot of people know that LeBron is like a high chance that LeBron is on this list. Like, when I say high, I mean over 95% chance that LeBron is on this list. Like, and that's really what I know. Like, I really want to know if LeBron is on this list, and of course, who else? Even though it's none of my business, but it's like out of curiosity. Like, you feel me? Like, you feel me?
It is those people that we know watched this behavior occur and did nothing. I'm talking about the people that participated, encouraged it, egged it on. I call them the facilitators of foul play, willing participants in vile conduct. As we identify them, each will be part of this case as defendants. These defendants will not only include individuals, but will also include corporate entities who ultimately profited off of this culture and behavior. I'm looking at banks, pharmaceutical companies, hotels. We know that many of these individuals were paid cash. We know many of these individuals involved, whether they were the ones being assaulted and abused, or they're witnessing other people being assaulted and abused and then paid and threatened and told to leave. Typically paid 10 grand in cash and told to leave. So in addition to Sean Combs, you should know the defendants in these cases we're going to file will include anyone, of course, who engaged in the assault or exploitation, anyone who participated in such in any way, anyone who encouraged or facilitated this conduct, anyone who was in the room and watched it happen but made no effort to stop it, any venue or venue owner who was aware of what was going on but failed to stop it, any individual or entity who knew about the conduct and benefited from it but did nothing to report it, and any individual or entity who covered it up or helped cover it up. These people who know who they are should just come forward now. I would imagine, as we speak here, there are a myriad of people who are very nervous. You can't hide skeletons in the closet forever.
That's what I just said. They're shaking in their boots.
I would expect there are many people out there right now who are desperately searching their memories as they delete their text and data. Now, although these are, in fact, individual cases.
Yeah, he already just, boom, Usher. He went on. Usher won. I forgot what they said was delete. Kevin Hart Oh my God, Kev is one.
There is a common theme, an MO, if you will.
TikTok,
typically, the victim
really
is
the
lured
DA,
into a
bro.
situation
Like,
in which
they
he or
know.
she is given a drink. Typically, that drink, reported by these victims, is apparently laced with something. Once that drink takes effect, perpetrators perform all kinds of sexual acts on the victims, many times passing him or her around as other people watch and enjoy the show, and then leave the victim ashamed, confused, injured, and wondering what happened.
Dude, these people need to be like put to death. Like they need to be tortured or something, honestly.
When the victim reaches out, he or she is told not to say anything. Sometimes there are threats involving physical violence or financial repercussions. I expect we'll start filing these cases against Sean Combs and other perpetrators within the next 30 days. One individual who was 22 years at the time she was assaulted said that the typical MO at one of these parties that have been widely discussed in the press was that when you were handed a drink, and now we know that the drink is laced with something, if you refused to drink it, you were kicked out of the party. Now, let that sink in for a minute. I mean, the admission to this party was that you had to drink the chosen drink that was handed to you. And now we know that in most cases, I would say 90% of the cases, these individuals were drugged with some sort of drug. That was kind of the MO. Another instance, this individual who was 9 years old at the time.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
I ain't gonna lie, though. If you hand me a drink at the door that I didn't watch you pour, bro, I'm not gonna make it into the party, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If you hand me a drink at the door and I didn't watch you pour it or mix it or I don't know what it is, I'm not drinking that. I'm not even a drinker now. So let alone if I go to a party, you feel me? You hand me a drink at the door, and this me speaking before, like, if I didn't knew about this Diddy stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if this junk wasn't going on, I still wouldn't take a drink at the door from a house party, no matter who it is. It could be my damn cousin. I'm not taking no drink at the door to enter. That's a setup.
Dude, I can't. I didn't. Oh my God.
Was taken to a audition in New York City with Bad Boy Records. Other boys were there to audition as well.
Oh.
All of them were trying to land a record deal. All of them were minors. This individual was sexually abused, allegedly by Sean Combs and several other people at the studio, in the promise to both his parents and to him himself of getting a record deal.
Oh my. Holy shit, dude. He just said it was more than just Sean Combs. How did this fucker think he was going to get away with this? Like, genuinely.
Another minor told, allegedly by Sean Combs, that he would make him a star. He needed to visit with him in private about it, away from his parents. Once they were in a private area, allegedly Mr. Combs made the victim perform oral sex upon him.
This is like actually fucking baffling. I thought it was just 100 more allegations. I didn't know that minors were involved in this. This is blowing my mind right now.
An individual 15 years old at the time, flown to New York City to attend a party, was drugged and then taken into a private room, allegedly in the presence of Mr. Combs, where this female individual minor was, and then other individuals took turns in her.
Oh.
Another individual, 26 at the time of the occurrence.
Bro, if I was him, I wouldn't be able to read this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's already hard to listening to it, but being able to go on, stand in front of the
was picked up
press
by
and conference, bro, I can't imagine reading this, bro. I can't.
Allegedly
bro.
by Mr. Combs and several other people in a black SUV from the airport, was given one drink in the SUV and then literally woke up the next day not knowing what had happened, but with pain and damage to both her vagina and her ass.
Oh, I don't even know. I'm speechless.
She then went to the hospital. She was missing her underwear and her shoes. Another instance, individual, this time not a minor, was attended a group dinner, allegedly with Sean Combs in Miami. She wasn't drinking because she was pregnant, but whatever she drank at the table, apparently, at least according to her, was laced with something. She blacked out and she woke up in the same bed, again allegedly, with Mr. Combs in his mansion in Miami. Her with Mr. China and were torn and sore. And I could go on. I mean, literally, you're sensing a theme here. It's the same theme, and it all involves some sort of drug. Individual who was 20 years old at the time was asked to attend, just saw her on the street, asked to attend a party in a hotel. She was flattered, went to the party, was given one drink and doesn't remember anything else. Ultimately, was so messed up, went to the hospital where they found cocaine and this horse tranquilizer in her blood system.
I mean, this guy's the fucking devil. If all of this is true and evidence, and he said they got pictures, they got everything, they got a bunch of evidence.
So when they seen this in the hospital, they didn't think, hold on, they need to call the police. There need to be an investigation on this. Who the fuck is tranquilizing niggas? The fuck?
This guy's actually the devil, like straight up. This is some of the most disturbing shit you could possibly do to another human being, especially a child. That caught me so off guard. Love you guys. Hit subscribe. Peace out. Child. That caught me so off guard. Love you guys. Hit subscribe. Peace out.
Fuck, nigga got hit with the Diddy. Man, that's it for today's video, man. I hope y'all watch. This genre real disturbing. I ain't gonna lie, man. Diddy, you shouldn't get bail. You shouldn't get bond. You need to sit under the prison for the rest of your life. And you need to get whatever you did to them, that's what need to happen to you. But you don't need to die. Don't die. He just need to get tortured every day he's in there, bro. Don't let him kill himself. Bro, this joint is getting sick, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, y'all. See y'all in the next video, dog.